Hey, what's up guys? So I'm here with my 2025 MT, and I had a request to talk about this, which is the Quickshifter for the 2025. Now, it is a little bit different than the ones for the other models, 2024 and before, because now you have ride-by-wire, which is, the electronic throttle. So now you can blip down, which is really cool, really fun to do. The install wasn't too hard for this guy. I could do a video about that later, but this video is just going to be a review. I was a little disappointed that it didn't work with my GP shift configuration, which is when you shift down to go up and up to go down, and you normally do that by just flipping this guy around. If you look real close on there, you can see a line going across, and there's a dot on this pinch bracket, and if you flip this whole thing around, then down is up, up is down. You're essentially just moving the shift shaft the other way. So I tried it like this and it didn't work, and I think what I can do is flip this whole thing around and see if I can get more of the wire from up under here and bring it down further so that it'll reach. And I think that way I can achieve the GP shift. So I'll probably do a video on that. But right now I just have it in a standard shift configuration. And yeah, when you do install it, you're just gonna have to take off the seat. You're gonna take off both seats, and you gotta take off this fairing right here, and then the tank fairing, and this whole thing is connected. And you basically, there's like a little plug in here that's just latched onto your fairing, and you just shoot it down this way and the thing plugs in. It replaces your regular shift rod and you're good to go. So yeah, that being said, I'm gonna go for a ride and I'll chat a little bit about it while I'm riding. You can kind of hear how it sounds. All right. So let's review this thing for you guys. As you can see, I got my mic right here. Hopefully it stays put right there on the back seat. Got that mic on the back so that you guys can hear my exhaust. For those of you that are wondering, it's a Yoshimura R77 full system, and I do recommend it. I couldn't tell you if it's the best pipe, but it certainly is a good pipe. I will vouch for it. All right, here we go. I always get a loud little pop when I'm going from first to second, which I believe is because I need a tune for this pipe. I haven't got my my new airbox yet from Horde Power, so I'm waiting for my airbox, and after that I'm gonna do a tune. So pretty excited for that. But as you can see, even at low speeds, the Quickshifter works really good, and down too, even at low speeds. It's very smooth. I was gonna try to get by. Oh, maybe I can. I think that's my favorite part, is just the downshifts. The downshifts are so much fun. I've never been able to do that on any bike I've owned. Scooch. Oh, another biker. What he was on. But as you can see, first to second, very smooth. Second to third, very smooth. Third to fourth, it works great. I mean, one more and then down. 1, 2, 3, all the way to first. You can just click it down. It's so nice. It is like a whole new bike by putting on this $200 mod. And that's so cheap, because I remember when I had my Gixxer, my 750, I was looking to put a Quickshifter on that, and I had to buy, you know, the shift rod sensor, and then I had to buy the module that plugs into the power commander, and you're gonna have to plug it into your injectors, and it just seemed like it would be a lot of work, although people have told me it's actually not that bad. And you know, all said and done, it was going to cost me like $1,000. Well, I already had the power commander, but if you don't, you're going to have to get that. On this bike, you just spent $200, and you can install it yourself. It's really easy. I mean, it's a no-brainer. If you have this bike, the Quickshifter should definitely be on your upgrade list. I'm not saying it has to be your first thing, but put it on the list. A new Tesla. They look pretty cool. And then here we go down. Oh man, gotta love it. Gotta love it. Ooh. Oh. I'll just chase this Cybertruck. He seems to be going at a good pace. And if there's any cops, he'll get the ticket. Maybe I'll just squeeze on through to the front. I think I will. Gixxer. This Quickshifter with GP shift, man, you'll be so much faster in the twisties. And it's so smooth that like I'm not even afraid to hit it in mid-corner. I wouldn't do that on any serious corners, but like, you know, something gentle like this. Yeah, it's great. Necessary. Smooth.
so smooth that you guys probably are not even noticing when I'm shifting down sometimes. It's a little foggy. Why my pinch bolt around my shifter is loose. It shouldn't be like that. It should be stuck in one spot. It shouldn't be moving around like that. And the reason is because when I first installed it, I installed it with my GP shift pattern and I hadn't flipped the sensor around and it did not work right. And so I was in a hurry and I flipped it back around to regular shift pattern and I was eager to try it out and I didn't tighten down the bolt for the pinch bolt at all. So I was riding around testing it out on a completely loose bolt, which I believe wore down the aluminum because the shift shaft coming out of the engine is steel and the actual pinch bolt is aluminum. So me shifting it up and down, I was yanking on that thing too. I'm pretty sure that I'm pretty sure that it kind of ruined that thing. So it's on, you know, and it's working, it's shifting. But I ordered a new one and a new pinch bolt because I was just trying to tighten it. I was up in Angeles Crest Highway and that's when we realized it was loose, and I was able to borrow an Allen key from someone and I was tightening it and it wouldn't go any tighter, and we just kept pulling on it trying to make it tighter to see if it would stop wiggling, and the head snapped on the bolt. So now the bolt's just in there and I'm gonna end up cutting it off and replacing it. And when I do that, I'm gonna see if I can extend the wire and turn this thing into GP shift, and I can do a video on all that for you guys too. Oh, that's the best part. I really enjoy that. Just, you know, I'm in fourth gear, approaching the light, and all I gotta do is and it sounds so cool. I've even had people like staring at me too when I do that, because it just sounds badass. Destroying the audio with the visor open. If I am, I apologize. I'll keep it down. I mean, I don't really know what else to say about it. I don't know what else you guys might want to see other than the fact that it works flawlessly and is super fun. I mean, what else do you need to know, right? Oh, that was a fail. Yeah, it's great. It's absolutely the best $200 you can spend on your bike if you have this bike. Or I don't know if it's the same for the R7, but definitely a major plus. And let me just take this moment to preach the awesomeness of GP Shift. If you guys are not familiar with it, you should try it out. Once you get used to it, you will not want to go back to a regular shift pattern. If you ride aggressively, if you're just a guy that rides, you know, cruising and, you know, you just commute, then there's really not that much use for it. But if you're someone who likes to go to the track or you just like to ride aggressively, GP Shift is the way to go, 100%. There's no doubt about it. Just to be able to tap the shifter down to shift up, it makes your acceleration a lot quicker. You don't have to swing your foot around the shifter, and I recommend it. I rode my Gixxer like that for years, and then when I first got this bike, I swapped it right away. So I rode it like that the whole time until I got this Quickshifter. So I'm still used to riding GP Shift, and I hope I don't get used to the regular shift pattern before I'm able to swap it out. You'll see actually on the screen, which is pretty cool, there's like a little Quickshift symbol right here, and it lights up green as I'm veering off the road. So when it has an arrow going up and an arrow going down. So whichever one is lit up, you can go either way. Oh, it actually does let you shift up when you're off the gas. But it was kind of weird. It didn't really like it. Yeah, probably not the best idea to shift with one hand off the bar either. But I'm pretty balanced. And for those of you wondering, I do not live up here. This is a very nice neighborhood in Southern California, but it is not my home. It's very close to my home, and it's great to ride up here, which is why I come up here. But I don't live here. Maybe one day. Who knows? Subscribe to my YouTube. What I love about this Yoshimura pipe is that it's like quiet when you don't want to be rowdy, but then when you want to be rowdy, like it's loud enough. Like it sounds good. It's definitely louder than stock by a lot. I left the baffle in because I watched Two Wheel Dyno Works video that says that the pipe actually performs slightly better with the baffle in. So there's no point to just be blowing people's ears out everywhere I go, and I think it sounds good with the baffle in. So I like that, and I like to be able to be a little bit lower profile, not attract so much attention from the cops, because I do like to, I guess I would say, bend the rules a little bit. Safely. In a safe manner, I do that. So yeah, I kind of like being low-key if I can. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much it for my review. I apologize if it's not the best review, but I gave my input, and the overall verdict is go buy it. It's amazing. It's definitely worth it. I'm no, professional reviewer, so this isn't going to be like one of those fine polished reviews, but I got the request in my other video to review it, so hopefully it helps somebody out. If you guys want me to make a video on a more detailed way of, you know, installation and stuff like that, let me know. And I'm gonna try to get more videos out so you guys can watch what I'm up to.